What are 20 things that are not worth it? 1. If you feel yourself becoming attracted to your best friend's spouse/so, don't think self-control will win. Run to the nearest exit and don't look back. 2. It's not worth it to move into a neighborhood where the residents enjoy a higher standard of living than you can afford. If you do that, you'll always feel poor. 3. A friendship is not worth it if the person makes you feel bad about yourself even if it's only from time to time. 4. If you think you can't afford to invest money in an IRA early on, see what it's like working beyond 65 because you failed to plan. 5. It's not worth buying the house of your dreams only to be house poor. 6. Credit cards can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Decide early on what kind of relationship you want to have with them. 7. It's not worth it to tell your current best friend a long-held secret. Your friendship may die, but your secret will be passed on. 8. If your friends do drugs, it's time to find new friends. 9. Dinner should be a family time with an exchange of the day's events. It's not worth it to turn it into a battleground by forcing your kids to eat something they don't like. Not even a taste. As their taste buds mature, they'll try everything you forced them to eat when they weren't ready. 10. Arguments are a great opportunity to drag out a laundry list of past grievances. Agree, early on, not to do that. 11. Don't get married until you can afford to live on your own. Moving in with the in-laws is a bad way to start life together. 12. It's not worth it to drop out of school because you hate it. Stick it out. You'll be glad you did when you fill out a job application. 13. It's not worth it to curse a blue streak then hear those exact words coming out of your 3-year-old's mouth. It's truly ugly to hear that. 14. It's not worth it to marry just because you love someone. You must be in agreement/compatible on the major areas of your lives. 15. It's not worth it to take a vacation visiting museums and strolling through historic districts when your children are very young. When toddlers are bored they cry. Wait until they're older or grown to take that type of vacation. 16. It's not worth it to beat your children into submission. Instead, deprive them of an item they love or something they love to do. They'll feel the pain and you'll get your point across. 17. Don't ignore your spouse/so when she/he is talking to you. You might miss something that will alter your relationship altogether. Worse yet, he or she might give up trying to communicate with you. 18. My uncle worked at a job he hated for 41 years only giving lip service to looking for another one. Don't waste half your life like my uncle did. 19. Unless your parents are utterly despicable, listen to their advice. You don't have to take it, but give them the courtesy of listening. In most cases, no one else in the world is more interested in you than they are. 20. It's not worth it to let your child play one parent against the other. Be in agreement in front of the kids then work out your disciplining differences behind closed doors.